TV show.
This is madness already.
That doesn't sound like... Hell yeah, brother! He's French, but...
That was pathetic. That was so sad.
He ripped, let it drop! Hey, that thing scoots, Aaron.
That was a long. That's a lot of power.
That thing scoots.
So we were gonna do an intro, but I guess that's the intro.
We are here at the Burnyard with 12 cars that survived Drift Week. Aaron.
Drift Week was an idea a few of us had. We didn't execute for a while. I finally executed it. I'm the host of Drift Week, but really that whole Drift Week concept is just like all of great friends who know each other that wanted to go on a road trip together. It's about 12 to 13 days long. I don't even know. It feels like day 50. We did 7 facilities. This is the 7th one. We started in Austin, Texas, then New Mexico, and just kept going until Tucson, and then just here to California, just kept going. Some of the guys have done over 4,000 miles of street driving for this so far. Fink did 8,000 plus. I think the least anyone could have done is probably about 2,500 on the journey so far. All the cars had to make it everywhere street driven. Some of them didn't, but we still kept going.
Why do all of that?
When you go to a normal drift event, you go through, drive there, do a weekend, drive another week, do a track, do another week, do a track. You know you've done stuff before. It takes so long to do so many facilities, and you can't keep all your friends there for critical mass to make it so awesome. So I thought if I put 7 tracks together in 12 days, we could push everybody. We drive on the streets so we're not all on trailers. You know, we're having fun, street sharking everywhere, make all the best parts of drifting come together, get rid of all the bad parts, tight-knit group of people, and you would never be able to do 7 tracks in 12 days. I don't think anyone has ever drifted that much.
Yeah, that's
it. That's a concept.
It's stacked. You guys are stacked.
There was a crazy stat you said earlier that almost everybody in Drift Week either has or has had a Formula Drift license.
Luke just said it.
Luke said it.
Yeah, but it's pretty true. It's pretty close.
You know why that is, though? That is a completely nonsensical thing, though, because the only reason that's true is because all of us have been around drifting so long, you're like, I might as well go do that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then a lot of us quit, you know what I mean? Some of us didn't because they're better and more talented, but a bunch of us are just like, we need some other outlet. For some of us, like me and you've been around it forever, like you're doing something else.
Well, we're like to go drive the tracks that like the pro guys drive or to do circuits or a tour.
You're more professional than any of the other guys with your job and all that. Think about that.
Look at that. Buttering.
You don't act professional. I'm just saying you are.
You're pro in my heart hurt.
You have your car in a video game.
The people. You made. Is this it? This is your moment right now?
He made it by being pro without ever learning to drive.
Oh!
Psych!
He's saying that because I crashed his car once, but it wasn't my fault.
It doesn't matter if you borrow a friend's car and you get in it and you crash it, it's your fault. Doesn't matter what happened.
What an emotional roller coaster it's already been.
He's the type of guy to like throw you up and then he waits for you to come back and fucking slam me home.
All right, what are we doing? Are we getting started?
All right, so
tell us what we're doing.
Since we have 12 jabronis here who did the wildest trip of their life, we decided let's end it on a bang. So we split them up into teams of 4. So there's 3 teams of 4, and we're gonna have a nice little team tandem competition here in the Burnyard. Ron and I, maybe even Chris too, depending on where Chris wants to stand, we're gonna go somewhere safe and judge while they put on a show for us and prove that they deserve to win Drift Week.
I have a championship trophy. The team you win gets points, but you put Matt Field, Chelsea, Luke, and those guys with a trophy and something to win, they're going for it. It could be tricycles and they're gonna wanna beat each other. See, I had to get him a trophy.
You have to. You know what? That's scumbagging on another level.
Well, shall we just...
Let's get started.
Are we going to try and scumbag him into doing 12-car tandem too?
I don't think we have to. Luke Fink has been working on that this whole time.
Luke came in here and straight up said from the beginning that he wants 12-car tandem. Yeah. No matter what, it could be done. So
you got to think about that. That's a new Mustang with a 2J swap. Do you think he wants to get stacked up with 11 other jabronis?
You guys ready?
Over there.
I think so. Just a practice run, right?
Yeah, just a little practice.
Cool, good.
Feel it out.
Right?
right, so the boys got their practice laps in. We're gonna send them in.
Hey, Tony, you sending them?
Yeah, one at a time.
Yep.
All right, Luke.
I think we're a little bit more calculated, I think. I don't know if it's going to live up to like the Hooniganism of it, but
You're gonna be pretty.
we all like our cars.
Listen to
You know
him
what I mean?
sandbagging himself right
I know,
now.
right?
You know this team. You know the guys that are going on.
The
right
guys on his team are all capable of throwing down perfect lines, but they also have the idiot gene. So once they cross through this and he kicks the clutch, because I'm assuming you're leading, they're all gonna lose. It's just gonna.
We have a plan in place.
Okay.
We have a plan.
It's a safety.
We have a plan.
There's a plan.
We have a plan.
What's your team name, real quick?
Team Chaos?
Team Chaos.
I was hoping you were gonna say Team BOGALICIOUS.
BOGALICIOUS?
I like that, but Team BOGALICIOUS.
Team BOGALICIOUS.
Team BOGALICIOUS coming out. What's happening right now?
We're on an island. We're on an island. Oh man.
They definitely get bonus points for burning the fuck out of their tire.
Yeah.
They should be cancer. I don't know. That was not nice.
They're over here.
That was more like two-car tandem, not so much one-car tandem, wasn't
already
it?
talking shit.
Yeah. That was baby mode, just dumping
But
together.
I will say, at the end, the smoke show was
Smoke is cool, but
that was
you know,
points. That was points.
Yeah, I want to see 4 cars drive together.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm with
that's
you.
real talent.
They did a little bit of that.
Hey.
Oh,
Team BOGALICIOUS getting after it.
BOGALICIOUS sending it in the palm line.
Gave her a little.
A little bit too much of the top.
That's a big car, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Big car, little man.
you're as wide as palm line's entry. So when you're sideways, you feel it fully. Like you almost have to throw your front over the curb.
Oh my god, I left my spare taillight at the house.
It's not broken. It's just dangling.
I think the taillight's
Yeah,
fine.
you're good.
Yeah,
What are you guys?
We were so stacked. It was awesome. I don't know how we transitioned.
You guys are insane.
And then tires are shooting off our cars and shit.
You guys are blasting everything.
Almost everybody, it seemed like, tapped the container on the way into palm line. I haven't seen that before. That was saying that tires flying.
There's a wall of tires there. You guys cleaned them out.
Oh yeah. They were under his car the whole donut, and then he shit them out at us when we left the donut box.
fucking
blast.
giant.
Yeah, that was good.
Next
Good job,
level.
dude. Leaving the electrical cable. Good job. Thing the red. We were all folding mirrors.
Oh yeah, I came right up on that.
When we
And I was like-
transitioned, I was like, here goes the front of my car, dude.
You were there, and I was like, Chelsea.
I backed up. I saw you. You
I
looked
trust
back.
you. I trust you.
It was
I was like,
close,
he'll be good. But then the flick back in, and I was like,
If I had a regular E36, I would have flushed everybody. Because I would have caught the container totally and everything
Yeah.
would have
I thought I got you when we were coming around the hook. That was perfect. She's a big girl to get.
All right, Team Bogalicious.
That was
You're a
insane.
bit more like precise.
You guys are insane, man. You guys are insane.
What's up, Officer Dan?
3, 2, 1. Team name. Team Drift Week spelled with a W-E-A-K.
W-E-A-K. Oh, okay, all right.
Drift Week?
Team Drifts Week.
Drifts Week?
I'm going to say Team Drifts Week.
Drifts Week.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right, so what are you guys going to do?
We don't know.
No, you didn't plan anything?
Literal pure freestyle.
You did not plan anything.
No. It's Brandon Wicknick. And Aaron Losey was talking to you the whole time. What are you talking about? He doesn't even have any idea what we're doing. Literally no idea.
Are you seeking a handicap? Is that what's going on?
I think we're already handicapped.
All right, well, good luck, boys.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Team Drifts Week, I feel like they might be sandbagging.
They
a little
might
bit.
be.
There's some talent.
But
There's some
at
talent
the same
there.
time, I kind of believe them also.
That's true.
Yeah, because the team's kind of like Adam's team, like Adam, Chelsea, and those guys, they
Yeah.
immediately squatted up.
Right.
And then Tandemonium, then they just, because, they have their relationship.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, this is actually like the dodgeball.
The B squad, the C
last,
squad.
Yeah, the last four.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because they've all been drifting together.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting. I think they'll pull it together.
I think they'll do it.
and did more damage here.
Like 10 minutes.
Burnyard is disrespectful. It doesn't respect anyone that comes in here.
No. Oh.
There's the clip over there.
Oh.
It's one of the hardest things is being the third and fourth car.
Yeah.
Because like you're reacting to someone else react.
Right.
You know, like
it's a daisy chain.
yeah,
like
and Drift Week came out freestyling. and the back cars had a hard time. The front two were glued together, but when they're glued together like that and you're playing catch up, and they check up, then you check up, then he checks up. Yeah. They're gone by the time you're back on throttle. It's a tough game.
It's a crazy thing, because if you look at tandem, most of the time the guys are pretty good doing it, but it's an art. Tandem is an absolute art. It's not easy to do.
It's an art, but in an undefined course that's disrespectful like the Burnyard, it is a fucking chaos, just pure chaos.
I just love that the Burnyard is disrespectful. We just decided that today. All right, Drifts Week.
Okay, so we're changing the name. We're changing it to the worst best.
Best worst case.
Best worst case.
Best worst case.
Best worst case.
Worst case. And there's a comma in there somewhere.
So, hey, we were gonna do a pass, and I think Aaron was just trying to push me past you.
Well, that's one way to pass.
There you go.
Hey, shit talk me. That was so bad.
What did you do?
Cut to when he called me a bad driver.
He made it by being pro without ever learning to drive.
We were a shit show out there. We were the worst team by like a million.
Yeah, but you guys still threw down.
The problem
it's
was
hard being 3 and 4.
No, as soon as the first car stops, the first time I got hit, the first car chokes up in the back, and then Brandon tucks in on his inside, and there's nowhere for Brandon to go, and then I get slammed from behind, and I'm just like, boom, into you.
Yep.
And that's is that accurate? Because you had nowhere to go. And then the second time I whacked Brandon, like it was just, you came to, like, you tucked up, I think in the same spot.
And I just slowed down.
And you slowed down a lot.
Came in like a
boom.
Slow down zone.
Yeah. So then I was just like, I'm getting out of this. I am gone. I pulled off track.
It's a little dirty, but it's still good.
That's right. You squatted up?
Yeah, this is us right here.
No, this is you. Okay. All right, Shredder. What's your team name right now?
Right now, Team
Tandem
Tandemonium, something like that.
Team Tandemonium.
Yeah.
All right.
We have 3 red cars and the punching bag, the piñata. Yeah, we're gonna try not to hit each other, but it is the Burnyard.
The newest, nicest.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know, right? And the 2J swap Mustang, first in the world. That's.
Hey, go ahead and just. Would you just look at that?
Will you look at that?
It looks like it belongs there.
Yeah,
right?
just
It really does, actually.
It's the best sounding Mustang I've ever heard.
If we have time. Wow.
Wait, is this? That's not factory, is it?
Yeah, it is.
What?
Normally there's the shield or whatever, like the.
Oh, gotcha.
So
I thought for a second, I thought that was neon. I was like, man, the rice.
Yeah, I would leave that.
Yeah, why would you?
Wait, so
hide
this
that?
is hidden behind something?
Behind the fire.
That's how you know it's an OEM hood.
Easter egg?
Oh man, learn something new over there. All right, well let's try and save that for the DT episode. But we just had to let him know. We just had to let him know what he's working with over here.
Save it for the episode.
All right, well, Team Tandemonium. Yeah, we got the Z, we got the Vet with the crazy Frenchman, we got Fielding, and the S14 this thing's been doing its thing for like 10 plus years. Where did we go? How long have you had this thing?
Over 10 years.
Over 10 years doing competition, hyperdrive, drift week, SEMA Burnyard, set on fire there.
He was also on hyperdrive, just not in this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is 2 and 3 from hyperdrive.
Podium? This is the podium?
Yep.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
The American guy.
I came back from.
You got it. This is your retribution right here, right now.
They're on
Yeah.
the same team, so there's no, like, don't pit them against each other.
Right.
You guys gotta
No, we've been
drive.
driving all week, and it's been a lot of fun. Because
That's
we didn't
cool.
get the tandem in hyperdrive.
Right.
We were talking about it the entire time, but now we got to finally do it. So it's
That's
been
awesome.
rad. Yeah.
Well, the party's about to get started.
Yeah, you guys ready? You gonna do a warm-up lap, or are you just going out hot?
I'm just following whatever the Mustang does.
All right.
And if he messes up, it's all on him.
There we go.
All right, Team Tandemonium going hot. Send it.
The Frenchman almost killed you. That's his tire right there. Hurt. What the f was that? That was it.
Just watch.
Honestly,
the competition's over.
It's done.
How do you judge anything?
I don't know how anybody else can do
Most likely
anything.
to kill us all, though. That was pretty dangerous.
Yo,
what do you think, Aaron?
That was, I don't know how to stop. So I've had to organize these people for this entire trip. He's most likely to like kill everybody every day.
Oh, so it's good we got him out of the way.
we gotta go down there.
Yeah. Chris.
I know exactly what happened. It's not anybody's fault, but that was very scary. I saw it.
I saw you going backwards, running into the wall, almost
I did
dying.
a straight halo reverse jump into the tires.
That was insane. I cannot believe that chaos that just went on, and it was flawless. They pretty much
the whole time.
That was pretty much a perfect run.
We're standing up on the trailer, and every time you see all four of the cars come up, the trailer starts wobbling like that from all the wind.
No, that's from me jumping up and down, losing my mind. Let's go talk to them.
What is wrong with you guys? Yo, that was insane.
Sick.
Yo, did you see this, Luke?
Yeah, I saw that right in the back, going in the tree line.
Yep, on the tree line.
Yo, you guys are fucking insane.
Hey, that's what happens when you drive together for a week, you know?
Yo, you guys are nuts.
That was sick.
It was beautiful.
Perfect.
I've never seen anything like that. That was.
Was it like?
Have you guys ever had 4 cars in there before?
That's the coolest.
Yeah, we've had 4 cars during the Burnyard, like some team tandem stuff, but honestly,
They didn't do that.
nothing on that level. Nothing on that level. That was.
That looked like orchestrated, like you meant to
It
do
was
that.
fucking perfect. You guys, big, fast sweeping through under the trailer, like it just. Like watching you all come in this way and then turning around and seeing you all come from
under.
Never take it easy.
Man, I feel
Never take it and send it.
Hell yeah, brother!
The trailer with the convertible and no roll cage.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, if he missed that, I thought we were gonna crash. Like,
And he's very tall, you know,
Oh,
so
yeah,
that's
yeah,
why.
yeah.
and he's like, jump out of the car. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I still can't even believe what I just witnessed.
I can't wait for more.
I personally feel like a huge chump right now. 'Cause, like, I don't want to do that.
No.
I don't want to have to do that because this is our Burnyard.
Right.
So they just came here and shit on our Burnyard, and now we gotta live up to this.
You know, it's gonna happen someday.
Drivers, award ceremony.
Stop hammering for 2 seconds.
Award ceremony, drivers. 12 cars, 12 drivers, 3 teams. And first off, you guys,
Give yourselves a hand.
that was easily some of the craziest stuff that's ever gone down here at the Burnyard. And we've done a lot of wild things. So first off, let's just say that was amazing. There can only be one winner, but we're gonna start from the bottom. Team Drift Speed.
We were bad. We were real bad. We still got to. Yeah! Bam!
Hody.
I like this guy.
Who's our other teammate? Right here.
Oh,
Yeah!
I think that might be a sign of who's our other teammate. That might be a sign of why that happened.
So now we have Team 1 and Team 2. It's between Team BOGALICIOUS and Team TANDEMONIUM. Who do you guys think won? You think BOGALICIOUS? Not BOGALICIOUS?
Tandemonium.
You're BOGALICIOUS. Hey, he already said he's a bogan. You gotta accept your fate. That's who you married.
No, thank you.
The winner of the Drift Week 2020 Burnyard Team Tandem competition is Team Tandemonium.
You got to give it to him. That run was unbelievable. Everything about that run
I'm pretty sure that was the best accidental run of all time.
You know what I compare this shit to? Monster trucks. It's like the most chaos, but kind of sort of pull it off at the end, and it's like, oh wow. That was what they did, because I thought you guys were going to wreck so many times, and you didn't.
Yeah, no, it was fucking insane. Yeah. So now that it's all said and done, would you guys all do Drift Week again?
100%.
Is Drift Week 2021 happening?
Yeah, if you come.
One this
And
time.
if random people want to find out and apply to get in, how would they
2020
do that?
summer.
Yeah, I know, but
You're sold to the devil.
Yeah.
oh, you're talking about
Summer.
We're gonna do another this
oh,
year.
you're talking about this.
Oh,
year?
no way.
These guys are retarded.
In the summer?
Without Eric.
I'm hooking up AC.
Yeah, yeah.
I like money.
These guys are animals.
Just tell people how to find Drift Week to apply to do the next one.
They can go find me at the Lone Star Drift something.
Instagram, Facebook.
Whatever. You can message me. Don't flood me too bad. If you're gonna ask me, you actually have to have like a little video application, like showing your car and yourself and stuff. Do not just apply by going like, I want to do this.
I'm a guy.
Yeah, I am
I do
this.
stuff.
Getting on the
Period.
zip tie back.
Pretty
All
much.
right. So that's an in for Drift Week. If you want to see who won the actual Drift Week competition, go to Lone Star Drift's YouTube page, right? Is that
Yeah,
where-
that'll be there.
Yeah, it'll be on Lone Star Drift or Adam LZ or Luke Fink or Motion Auto or everybody here has a YouTube channel because that's the new Instagram. So
This is our second one.
Oh, no.
Pure carnage.